Say you want a uniform design, just a page that's always the same. Some photos exactly the same, format, layout, etc. Well, you can set up a template. What you need to do, go to File and New, and you create a document. So let's just create a document. I'm going with a standard size document. And you can then go to View, and you've got a number of options here. Show margins, show guides, show grid, and you can set up guides or grids. So guides, let's just quickly set up some guides. And you can see guides there and some guides there. And click close. Also, you can set up various rectangles and designs, set the colour, and also you can add some text. So if you want, you can quickly go and add some artistic text. Now obviously this is very basic design, but I'm just adding the word text there, and you can set the font. So you might decide, you know what, I always want it to be aperture. So I set it to that and a particular size. And you can set it and align it, all those sort of things. So once you've done that, you can go to File and down to here, Export as Template. So Export as Template. Now obviously I don't want to put it to my desktop. I'm going to put it to my templates. Weirdly, it doesn't actually place it in the folder. It would be nice if it did that, but it doesn't. Well, I know where my folder is, so I'm just going to quickly go to it. Affinity Photo Templates. And I'm going to add a new one. So, Template 1. And Save. So you've saved it. Saved it as a template. Now, what you can do is, I'm just going to close this, of course. Close it. Don't save. Don't save. Seems obviously a lot of times you have to say don't save. Well, I have saved it. I've exported it. So you do File and New. And instead of using obviously one of these ones, you've obviously got all those. You can now go straight to your template. And there's your template there. Now, of course, I could have given it a better name. And you can delete it outside of this. There is no delete feature, which I'm surprised about. Now you can click Create. So click Create. Straight away. Now you'd think it would say Open, but it does say the word Create. Because the thing is, it's not actually, at this point, saved. So if you go and save the document, if you close it and you do reverse it, it will come up and say, do you want to save it? Because you'll notice it's untitled. It's not the same as the actual document you saved earlier. And the thing about this is now when you go over here and you can select here, text tool, you'll notice that instead of a default font, it comes up with the one you've just selected, Aperture. So it will always then be the font you want. Just makes it a bit quicker, a bit easier. Also, you've got here the colour. Now you could set up a set of colours. So say you want your documents to be green, blue, red, etc. inside that document. A set of swatches basically. But what you can do, maybe set up, hold down the Alt Option key, set up a number of them, change the colours for those. So then these are going to be the colours that you're going to use in your document. Well, you can just do that very quickly. Of course, you can have that accessible very quickly. So you've got a uniform colour system. And that's a great thing again about templates. You can obviously do it in swatches as well, but that's the way I like to see it. It's a sort of palette of colours. And you also notice here, you've got your guides. So every time you open this document, you will have all your guides set on in the way that you want it for that document. So everything can be uniformly placed and selected just there. If it doesn't disappear, just place it like that, and so on. Well, also what you can do, and I'm just going to close it now, but I could save it, so save as. Now I don't want to save it to the templates, and it wouldn't be a template. It will be an AF photo. This is a, so you can see here, AF photo. But what I can do, I can also go to New, File and New again, and go down here to Templates. And this one, I'm going to use this one now instead of that one. you'll notice there's also an edit command. So the edit you can cancel, of course, as well. That's another option, but that's it. You can, actually that's another thing, you can actually click here and you can look for that folder. Just done down here. So if you want to search for it, that template folder, you do it there. That's the key thing. But you've got this, and I'm going to edit this one. So click here. It's different from create, because edit, you've gone into it, and now what you're doing is editing that AF template. So you might decide you want another uniform design there. So just go down here, and I'm just going to add that. And this is going to be the layout I'm going to go with in future as the template. So what I can do now is file and now save. It's the key thing, file and save. And it's saved to the template. So if I close this, close all, then go to file again, down to new, again to templates. Now you'll notice it doesn't update it straight away. Slightly disconcerted. So when you go to it, you'll notice it's still got the old format. But this time I'm going to click create. And now you can see you've got your new template, which you can then work from. And obviously I could have used different fonts, different colours, all those sort of things, lay out different things. And these are my sample colours that I can use. And also you've got all your layers here, all nicely grouped, so you can set up a group structure for all your designs, which you will use then in every project. And that's run through of some of the basic ideas for templates. I'm certain there's even more options you can do. Please check out obviously the Affinity Photo help for templates. It gives a bit of detail about what they are. Doesn't explain everything. So it's one of those things that maybe more needs to be discovered about what can be done with templates. If you've got any questions or any comments, also any things you've had with templates, any thoughts, have you found them useful or not? Please put that in the comments below. Always great to hear. Bye.